Hi, everybody. I'm David Day. I run a company called Elevate Tech. We are a technology consulting firm that helps small to mid-market businesses navigate complex technology projects. We work with companies anywhere from about 10 million in revenue to 150 million in revenue, and we work in a variety of different industries. A little bit about us. So we are a team of three senior consultants. We each have a decade or more of experience in managing implementations of complex systems. We're not like large consulting firms in that we don't bring layers of overhead. We're not training junior consultants. So our price tag is a little lower than some of the major consulting firms, but we're bringing you that, decade of experience in managing implementations and creating complex technology roadmaps. So some of our clients' problems, tech alignment. So that is where a company hasn't thought through their goals and objectives and how their technology meets those goals and objectives. Oftentimes, they're making decisions around technology that have no bearing on the objectives of the business, whether they want to grow revenue, whether they want to acquire new businesses. They're kind of making decisions in a dark room. System inefficiencies. So a lot of companies often don't upgrade their technology until they're really facing a problem. And some of that problem is the technology itself. It's inefficient. They're not able to operationally work together.
Yeah.
Expertise gap. So this issue is when, a lot of times executives, they don't have the expertise in implementing systems. A lot of times, they've only faced one or two implementations in their entire career, whereas, we're implementing systems, dozens of systems for companies. Scaling challenges. So again, back to kind of inefficient systems. When companies are growing, their technology is kind of leaving them behind. Resource availability. So when a company has a fractional CTO or a fractional CIO, they're facing normal bandwidth issues. They're managing their team daily. They don't have the availability to be able to implement complex systems. So these are our solutions. We have a tech assessment. So tech assessment is when we go into a company and we look at the infrastructure, the team, the systems. We grade a company based on how they're doing, and we identify any risks that they may be facing. Technology strategy. So that's the roadmap for the future. That's the next 3, 5, 7 years. We're building out budgets for them. We're aligning their goals and objectives to their technology, and we're making a plan for them for the future. And then our main service is fractional CTO and CIO and implementation management. So that is where we're managing the internal teams, we're managing the external teams, we're finding those partners and vendors that make sense for the requirements, and we're managing the whole implementation process. So this is our framework for how we manage technology for a company. So again, we assess, we understand what are the problems in the business. We build the strategy around what the future should hold. We implement, so we manage the internal and external teams and manage the implementation process. And then it doesn't always stop there. So there's a change management need to companies. There is optimization that needs to happen after systems have been implemented. And why our methodology works is, we've been doing this for a long time. Regardless of what the system or industry is, we follow this framework, and we ensure that it's a right fit technology for a company. And again, why choose us? We're an experienced team. We have 10 plus years of experience. We have worked in private equity, so we specialize in portfolio company transitions and carve-outs. We have a technical depth of, many various different systems, not only the system itself, but the different options for each of those systems. We ensure that there's a smooth integration between systems as well as the implementation of those systems. We minimize risk because we've done this so many times. We've seen the challenges that businesses are facing. We help to reduce risk to the company. And again, we're cost-effective expertise. We don't have junior staff. We don't have a ton of overhead. We're a fraction of the cost of larger firms. This is a little bit about our carve-out for private equity firms. And it's a similar roadmap and framework. There is some disentanglement of systems as you're carving out a company from another company. And these are some of the projects that we worked on. You'll probably recognize at least one, maybe two of these names on here. And that's it. That's my presentation. Thank you, everybody.
Way to go, David. Good job.